what I accomplish in my job, I don't think is that important to God. It's important, but it pales in comparison to the people that I'm touching and I share life with and I walk beside.
One day I was scrolling through Facebook and I noticed that one of the staff members from our former boarding school had posted the staffing needs for Dakar Academy, which is in Dakar, Senegal. And one of the postings that she had put on there was a maintenance coordinator. And I thought, I'll mention it to Brad and he'll say, oh, that's nice, and shrug it off. So I mentioned it to him and he kind of latched onto it. So 4 years ago, we were attending Southview, very involved in our church, actually attending the Mosaic service. And I know Brad and I were both feeling a restlessness, is what we describe it as now. Just kind of, okay, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Are we doing everything that we should be doing? What are some different ways that we could follow Jesus?
There's this image of Peter in the boat. I still go back to that even today when I shake my head because I wonder what we're doing. And I've always felt like I was Peter in the boat. And that's where I really wanted to stay. And it's comfortable, it's secure, it's safe. But I haven't been feeling as much confidence in my boat recently. I just haven't been my security blanket that I've built around me with my work and my job. And I just really haven't had any confidence in it. I'm on the rail and there's Jesus out there walking on the water. And he's like, come walk with me. And every now and again, I feel like I'd throw a leg over the rail and then I would pull it back in and I'd be like, no, too scared to get out on the water. I've seen Jesus calling me. I've seen Jesus walking on the water. And I can't jump over that rail. And I finally did. You know, looking back now, there was no way I ever wanted to go back to Africa. That wasn't on our radar. That wasn't something we were looking to do. It wasn't even in the cards. And it took God a long time to get me to the point where I'd be like, okay, God, I will go back. I will follow you, even if it means going back to Africa.
One of the things that I've noticed about myself is that the person that I was even 3 or 4 months ago isn't who I am today. And, you know, God's asking us to, you know, shut down our lives and move to Africa. And, you know, we only have a limited number of things that we can bring with us. And the person that I was 3 months ago could have never done that. I think a tendency that I have, and I think some people have, is that missionaries or people who move overseas for God, they have it all put together and they've arrived somehow, or, they know exactly what to do, and God always comes through for them. And I think one of the things that I've learned is that it's not a one-time thing. It wasn't that 4 years ago we said, okay, yeah, we can do that. And that God led us over there, and little by little He's asked us to stay. But I think it's something that you have to continue to do. You have to continue to say, okay, I can do this. And sometimes it's a day-by-day thing, because some days are really hard, and life over there isn't cushy or easy by any means. And it's a good life, but there are days where, you have to remind yourself, okay, I have to say yes again, and maybe walk yourself back through those steps. We don't always have it all together. And God can use anybody, really. It doesn't have to be, He doesn't need me. He just wants me to be willing. And I think sometimes I forget that God He really privileged us by allowing us to go there and live and be part of Dakar Academy and the plans that He has for that place.